Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Prompt TV. Today we're going to talk about the reasons why you would use a 3PL. So there's a lot of potential reasons why people would use a 3PL, and everyone's circumstances are different. But probably the biggest one, and the one that most people talk about, is to save time and money. When you do your own logistics, you've got a lot of money tied up in equipment and buildings and people and processes, and it just really is a huge investment, really. I mean, when you want to grow, you've got to get a bigger warehouse. If you make your racks high, then you've got to get a bigger forklift. All those sorts of things, and as you get busier and busier, those sorts of headaches just become larger and larger. And so there's really a lot of money tied up in your logistics operation. And the time aspect is another thing. I mean, if you're small, then you'd know when you start sending out orders, you've got to spend a lot of time going out, getting your items, packaging them, sending them, dealing with the issues if they get lost and all those sorts of things. And so the time saving and the money saving things are generally the biggest thing that people look at first. Another big reason is expertise. So, I mean, it's not just getting stuff and putting in boxes and sending out. A lot of times there's a lot of specifics, and 3PLs are employing managers and people who are experts in the logistics industry. They know exactly what vehicles to organize, they know who the best transport carriers are, they know a lot about packaging and all those sorts of things. That expertise is not something you have to worry about if you're using a 3PL, because they worry about all that sort of stuff. So the expertise of a 3PL is another important reason why you would use one rather than try to develop that yourself. Another big reason is scalability and flexibility. So if you're running your own operation and you get bigger and bigger and you're getting successful, and then soon enough you realize you're too big for your warehouse. Now that becomes a big problem for you, because then you've got to get a bigger warehouse, you've got to move everything to it, all your people have got to move over there. So the scalability is often an issue, and that can even apply to small businesses who start off in a shed or a small factory and then have to move to a bigger one, and it can also apply to bigger businesses too. But and also the flexibility is another issue. So when you're doing it yourself, you'll realize that, you know, having your processes and everything wrapped around your specific needs, and then some other business opportunity presents itself and you can't adapt as quickly as you'd like to. Whereas if you use a 3PL, because that's their main thing, there's a chance that they've already handled that situation before, or they're even going to be able to adapt more quickly than you to it. So the scalability and flexibility are a big deal. Also, a 3PL usually has a big resource network. So a 3PL, because they specialize in doing logistics for lots of different people, they have resources around packaging, around freight, and all those sorts of things. So, and even technology. So they've usually got access to a much broader network of packaging suppliers and, you know, shippers and all those sorts of things, and they're in touch with those people in the industry. So using a 3PL means that you also get access to that network of theirs, and you don't have to worry about maintaining a network like that yourself. Another great reason to use a 3PL is to take advantage of their focus on efficiency and optimization. So 3PLs make their money by doing lots of transactions for people, and the more efficiently they can do those transactions, and the more effective they are at it, the more customers they get, the better it is for them. So you can be sure that a 3PL is always focused on doing things as efficiently as they possibly can. Whereas if you're doing it yourself and you're employing people to do that, that's their full-time job, then they may not be as focused on the efficiency of it as you would like. So one of the other benefits you get of using a 3PL is you're going to get efficient, optimized processes, and they're going to continue to try to always keep those processes being more and more efficient as they go along. So to wrap it up, there's a lot of good reasons to use a 3PL, and all of those reasons mean that you're not spending time worrying about your logistics and developing your knowledge and skills around logistics. You're worrying about your business and getting, you know, the most you can out of what you can do for your business, rather than focusing on all these side things. So that's it for me this week. I hope you enjoyed that one. Next week we're going to go through how to choose the right 3PL for you. So come back and have a watch of that episode. Bye.